Hello, welcome to GOT, Good Old Tech. Today we're going to compare voice to text between the Pixel and the Samsung. Now this is how it's going to work. I have a script and both phones side by side. I'm going to read this script and both phones are going to convert that from voice to text. Now I'm going to warn you right from the beginning, I'm not the most fluent reader, so both phones actually have to deal with that, and they are both working on an even playing field in doing so. Now, once I've done it, I am going to actually adjust one of them, because there is an adjustment you can do on one of the devices to make it even better. And then we'll test them again. And then at the very end, I'll give you my review. In the meantime, we will keep score and you'll see that on the screen. Let's get started.
Hey there, welcome to GOT, Good Old Tech, exclamation point. Today, we've got an exciting comparison for you, Samsung versus Pixel in the world of voice to text technology, period. In our demo, I'll be showcasing these amazing devices, the Samsung Z Fold 5 and the Pixel 6 Pro, period.
Now, right out of the gate, you can see that the Pixel actually outperformed the Samsung. It only had 2 errors, where the Samsung had 14 errors. I read the area that you see in green right now, and where specifically the Samsung has an issue is in converting punctuations. You see here, it wrote out comma. That's a problem. And the Pixel, it just had a problem with capitalization, the P in Pixel, and I guess also the P in Pro. I just didn't mark that on the one. So let's go ahead and do the next section.
On the Samsung, we're putting the Samsung's own voice engine, complete with the English version downloader right onto the phone, to the test. Meanwhile, over in the Pixel 6 Pro, we're taking advantage of the Google Voice Engine, along with the powerful Tensor 1 AI learning chip, period. Next paragraph. Now the big question is,
Now you can see on that one, I kind of misread a little bit, but that's okay. They both got that part right. But again, the Samsung, I can't believe that Samsung didn't even capitalize the word Samsung. That's kind of interesting. Then of course it missed the capitalization in the Pixel. And then you've got a problem with downloader. Both of them had issues. So the Pixel, another 2 errors, but the Samsung, it's moved up to 30 errors. Not so good. And also with the Samsung, it cannot go to a next paragraph. It cannot take commands. Let's continue.
Which one of these reigns supreme? Which device delivers the best results? And most importantly, are there any tricks or tips to enhance the performance of either of these fantastic gadgets? Stick around and find out, You won't want to miss this, exclamation point.
Again, you can see the Pixel did really well. It only had another error. It, for some reason, didn't know what the word rain was. It went raindrops instead of rain supreme. So it had 1 error there. In this paragraph, again, I want to reiterate that the Samsung, for some reason, cannot take the commands and go to the next paragraph, where the Pixel didn't have any problem doing so. So between the two, Pixel ended up with 8 errors, while Samsung 37. That's quite a huge difference. Now we're going to move on, but we're going to do something a little different first. But first, we're going to take the Samsung phone and we're going to change the voice input to Google Voice versus Samsung Voice. And this is how you do that. So just on any Z Fold or Samsung, you go into the settings and then you just scroll down to general management. Once you go into general management, you can see the settings here, and you want to go to Samsung keyboard settings. And under Samsung keyboard settings, let's see, we find, where's it at? Voice input. And under voice input, you just switch it to Google. See, I already have it switched from Samsung voice input to Google Voice typing. What's nice about switching to Google Voice typing right here, in everything that you do, all the apps, whenever you enter voice to text, it'll use the Google Voice. So not just on text messages, it'll use it everywhere. So that's a great feature to turn on the Samsung until they improve their voice to text, if they ever do improve it. Now let's continue with both using the Google Voice.
Hey there, welcome to GOT, Good Old Tech, exclamation point. Today, we've got an exciting comparison for you, Samsung versus Pixel in the world of voice to text technology, period. Next paragraph. In our demo, I'll be showcasing these amazing devices, the the Samsung Z Fold 5, and the Pixel 6 Pro, period. On the Samsung, comma, we're putting Samsung's very own voice engine, comma, complete with English version downloaded right onto the phone, comma, to the test, period. Meanwhile, comma, over the Pixel 6 Pro, comma, we're taking advantage of the Google Voice Engine, comma, along with the powerful Tensor 1 AI learning chip, period. Next paragraph. Now, comma.
I went ahead and did both paragraphs on this one, and you can see the Pixel only had 7 errors where the Samsung had 10, but that's quite a reduction from what it had before. And for some reason, Samsung can't do Z Fold 4. I don't understand that Z45 thing, but oh well. And it had the same downloader issue as the Pixel had before, so not quite sure why that is. And of course, the Samsung could not do the paragraph change.
The big question is, which one reigns supreme? Question mark. Which device delivers the best results? Question mark. And, comma, most importantly, comma, are there any tricks or tips to enhance the performance of either of these fantastic gadgets? Question mark. Stick around to find out, comma. You won't want to miss this! Explanation point.
Well, there you have it, the whole thing read. And look at this. Samsung did quite a bit better on this one. It only had 13 instead of 37. That was quite a bit. And on the Pixel, it had 8 errors. That's not too bad. So still, well improved on the Samsung by using Google Voice. So you might want to use Google Voice from now on your Samsung device, or the Pixel 5, of course, until Samsung ups the game on their voice to text. So in review, I believe that the Samsung can really do well if you mix it with the Google Voice. So I'm happy with what the Samsung does. I wish it would change paragraphs, do a little bit better on that, but who knows, maybe in the future they'll fix that. For now, the champion is the Pixel, and I can't wait to get that Pixel 8 in my hands and see if it even improves more. I'll use the same script, test it on the Pixel 8, and see if the new chip does even better. So stay tuned for that. You might want to make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope you got something out of it. If you did, smash that like button down below, and while you're there, go ahead and select that subscribe button to help out the channel. I would appreciate it. Thank you for sticking with me. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.